baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2021
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Adbert Alzolay is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And here's Christian Yelich now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 2-1.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Colton Wong now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. No one out with a runner at second. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out blocked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
That brings up Prince Fielder as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, you might have to work the opposite field.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way as he sends it on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now here is Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped into the air, back behind second. Wong waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential three-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball one. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled off. So 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Bryant. Sandberg.
Into the box, Sandberg.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hayward.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes strike 2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Three runs already home here.
Ball.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia on the run. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
So now to the plate, Ernie Banks. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Count now at 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Digging in now for the Brewers, Robin Yount. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey!
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. On the ground is short. This could be 2. to Sandberg at second. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Avisaíl Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
No strike.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Trevor Richards.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay.
The pitcher, Adbert Alzolay.
First pitch on the way, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Yount is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Contreras is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eric Lauer, and they could use a spark from him here.
Eric Lauer.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Williams is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 2-2 to walk. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Bottom of the third now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That's the ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryant. Sandberg.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Sandberg. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Next up, Jason Hayward. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Bernie Banks. And he'll take a look at ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Garcia giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Fielder. Now the pitch. Fouled off. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin. Yeah.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he misses again, 2-0. Looking at his career totals, Yount has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Runner's on the move for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to stand in is Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Inside ball.
Runners are at first and second with one away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So here is Avisail Garcia. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. One and one the count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2 and 2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3 and 2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Fouled away. From the stretch, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull the trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it. 1 and 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2 and 1. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3 and 1.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 2, here it is. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Strike one to start the at-bat. Two out with the man at first. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over. Just keeping him close. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in on the first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The third baseman.
Thank you, Heidi.
Travis Shaw.
First delivery to him. Travis Shaw stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Lauer.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Lauer grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Pulled toward right center field. Marisnik is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Popped up. Bryant is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Brewers strand one. They trail it here 3-0. Now into the box, Billy Williams. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yount backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryant Sandberg.
Next, here is Ryan Sandberg. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the first offering. Slow little roller to third. Shaw has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Next, it'll be Jason Hayward. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Ball
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2. Yep.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
The next Cub up, Ernie Banks, flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-0.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Still 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Brent Suter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Anthony Rizzo will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up is Jake Marisnick. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. 1 run is scored. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And a second run is across. And he's safe.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind an account, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Into the box, Adbert Alzolay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Young. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, Prince Fielder. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First delivery to him.
Oh, that's good.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the pitch. Ryan Braun stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. The 1-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a bouncing ball for Ernie Banks at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Garcia. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
In now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Trevor Richards gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Up next to the count, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Still only one out in the inning. 2-1 the count to Sandberg.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
All even now, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next to bat will be Jason Hayward. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Ernie Banks. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A runner on first with 2 away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jake Arrieta is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Javier Baez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Arrieta, a 6'4" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Avisaíl Garcia as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Lorenzo Cain will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich.
Nope.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And she'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Second and third, 2 away. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Popped up. Bryant shading to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Brewers forced to settle for one. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top 8-1. Eric Yardley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 57, Eric Yardley.
Last half of the seventh here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. Now here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So next to hit is Javier Baez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes.
left center, base hit. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Yardley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. One out and a runner on second base.
Ball
1-1.
1-1.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, Billy Williams,
as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Up next from Milwaukee, the left fielder, Bryant.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Ryan Tepera comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Robin Yount. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So the next to bat will be Avisail Garcia, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. So 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To Sandberg at second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now, Travis Shaw. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Hader will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. First delivery to him, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Ball,
2-0. Three and 0 now. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Hayward.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Pause. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Eric Sogard will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Braun finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top, however, 9-4. Rex Brothers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48, Rex Brothers.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
The right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. One out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold. 0-2. One and two for Christian Yelich.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And stepping in, Colton Wong. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Hayward is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Chicago Cubs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Adbert Alzolay gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.